So it's, have you thought about doing your successful business that is in English and bring it to the Spanish-speaking market? Do you think that that's a good idea to license the content or the software from the niche of from a market in the English niche and bring it to Latin America, or maybe license it to a successful entrepreneur to the Spanish-speaking market and just like clone your business, your successful business into Mexico and Latin America, just like that, and put someone in charge to do that for you. And there's another tweet. P.S. A great example will be Noah Kagan AppSumo. AppSumo will work in the Spanish-speaking market. I tried to do it briefly, and the project is called appgenio.com and got sales from a Facebook ads campaign, but the sales went into a fraud flagged, and the sales didn't went through. So this is the website, appgenio.com, and I developed the whole marketplace in WordPress using easy digital downloads and putting this software from my business partner. It's called porcobrar.com, and you can buy it for $79, and it's a SaaS for the Mexican market and has a lot of features for the Spanish-speaking market, Mexican market, and you have two types of licenses: $79 one license and $158 for another type of license. So you click here, you can buy it, but it's the same as appsumo.com, and that's what I'm trying to talk or bring to the conversation to that we can bring successful businesses from the English market to Spanish, and there's no competition against that. It's a virgin market still in 2021, and a lot of businesses like SEMrush, like SEO tools, they do have a good business. In my interview with I think the name of that interview is Carmen, she talks about that SEMrush, they have a translation team. She was in charge on the Spanish translation, and their English articles are like translated into Spanish, Russian, and a lot of languages, and they promote their SEMrush tool, SEO tool, to France, Germany, Spain, and Mexico, and Latin America in Spanish, English. So they have a global market that promotes that SEMrush. So you can see the business that I'm talking to you. You can see that their website, it's also in es.semrush.com, and the landing page is in Spanish, completely in Spanish. And you can go to their blog, if I find it. So you go to the blog, and you can choose also here the language. So the domain name is es.semrush.com/blog. So they have a whole domain name for the Spanish-speaking niche, and they only translate like maybe they do their content strategy like this. They create a lot of content in English, and they just say, just translate this to English, Spanish, Dutch, French, Italian, and Portuguese from Brazil. And you can do that. You can choose Portuguese, and it goes to the domain name pt.semrush.com blog. So if we remove blog, now we need to choose here Brazil, and you go to the landing page that sells in Portuguese for the Portuguese and Brazilian market. So you need to look outside of the US. It's a big market. I want to enter the United States market. It's the biggest one in the world, the most all the money is there in the US. But you need to go also to the Spanish speaking market, and to other markets when you already have been launched in the Spanish market. For example, I'm going to give this nugget, but this is a future episode about the continuation of this story when I was doing the mobile apps business. So when I was doing the mobile app business, I was launching an app called OneApp. Descarga una aplicación gratis cada día. The translation is download one free app daily for free. It was paid, now it's free, and I notify you via push notification and an email. And that was a very successful app in Mexico and Latin America. I was number 8 in all free apps in Mexico in one point when I invested a lot of money in pushing that app. But I started translating to Portuguese, English, and Spanish. But later, the Apple App Store removed my app because they didn't like this type of apps that recommend one free app a day, because they are now doing it. That was in 2014. Now in 2021 they are doing that. So they canceled all the recommending app types because they intended to do that in the future, 5 years later or 6 years later. So that was the podcast of today. It's a little change to create this in English, but I wanted to share with you all this topic about bringing businesses from the English market to the Spanish market, and maybe to Portuguese and other languages, French, German, Chinese. That's a big market, and I have other examples in the mobile app space. I did like 500 apps, iOS and Android apps. So I'm going to share good numbers that went from other countries and how to take advantage of that. So thank you for listening and for watching me in my YouTube channel or in my video channels, and thank you, and see you later. See you in the next one. Bye.